What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mom, high priest, here with your first quarter moon in Cancer at around 15 degrees. Reading. This is a collective reading, no matter your sign. My name's Armando. I'm chilling up here, all the way up here. I've been down, but I'm up again. Yo, what's good? We go into heights, right? We go into heights. Wow, just got chills. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a while for me, and like I'm very repetitive, so I'll say the same thing again, that I take a break and I come back like, what's going on? I have been enjoying my dailies or reading quicker 10-minute bursts that I am allocating in the Oracle of Swords channel, the Oracle of the Rushing Winds. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. It is Venus's day. We are at the end of the sun hour, and we are soon to enjoy the Venus hour, the Venusian hour on a Venusian day. It is April 4th, first quarter moon in Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. It is quite, I would say, auspicious, considering that what I have here are folks who believe in the impossible and believe in the possibilities that they have determined for themselves. So I applaud you. My favorite thing to say now is congratulations. Y'all, some of y'all I know have babies, have a baby, a new baby or a new addition, or twins or something. I don't know how many, moving house and things like that. Anyway, it has been a wild time with the lunar and solar eclipses. I was gonna say, as a Pisces, we all need a good Virgo to support us along the way. And if I could have it my way, I'd also have a smart, sexy Scorpio nearby. Phone a friend. Let's get into it, right? Thank you so much for being here. I always honor you. I'm ever so grateful. Always ever so grateful for our energetic exchange. It has taken me upwards of 35 years to come to culminate a speech, and through all my perceived impediments, I'm here. So I believe in you. I'm not here to tease you, and I'm not here to stroke my ego anymore. I come from a line of angry people. So I'm part of the mission in Denver was for me to learn how to manage my anger issues. I'm being very honest with you guys, but I feel good. Anyway, a man studying a mandala in front of him with the help of a very ancient book. This is Cancer 16, The Sabian Oracle by Linda Hill. Thank you so much. As I begin the reading, I did do a pre-shuffle with the Moonology Oracle by Yasmin Bolin, and then I have not used this. Most of you, if you were here in the beginning of the channel, you likely remember me using the Archangel Animals by Diana Cooper, and the archangelic realm is very prominent in regards to the feeling of that energy, the thought vibrations, the holding, the support of the archangels and the higher realm angels, higher conscious animal spirits and spiritual guides. We are well attuned to them in this vibration, and so I ask that we establish a protected connection between you and I, and as always, I'm grateful for that connection. If the message resonates along the way, hit like, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate everyone for hanging out, for dealing with me. This is my long-winded channel, which is why I propose, if you like shorter readings, maybe the Oracle of Swords channel will speak to you. It's lo-fi, it's more fun. Anyway, save an oracle, right? Gosh, we have the dog. We have a lot of like community. Can I also say that I have been hyper independent in Denver, and at once it was good, and now I'm like, what? Help, help me. So yes, the commentary by Linda Hill is the symbol, a man studying a mandala in front of him, shows someone intent on gaining insight and meaning through study. He has studied a mandala, which may be in the form of a picture, design, or structure. This can be anything from an astrology chart to an architectural drawing to a sacred image, etc. The mandala is often a collection of ideas and possibilities, experiences and lessons in history and mythology. These things can be presented as a kind of tapestry. He is studying this with the help of a very ancient book. It has clues and answers from ages past. Looking to the secret mysteries can reveal answers to life's questions and how best to proceed. So with that, we established the channel, and I asked for that protection between you and I and our spiritual guides of the highest brilliant light as I download and interpret clear divine messages for your first quarter moon in Cancer reading on our way to the full moon in Libra during the very solar, very fiery Aries season. Happy birthday to all Aries, Sun in Aries, and thank you once again for being here. If you want to talk to me, leave me a comment. Thank you if you are a new subscriber. Thank you if you are a returning subscriber. Thank you in general. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You may be attempting to understand what these secret mysteries mentioned above may mean in the current context and applying it to the relevance of today. You may be puzzled by the deeper meanings of the subject you're studying or trying to unravel. Reverting to traditional answers is not always easy in the present day. The key to deciphering these mysteries is in traditional knowledge and wisdom. Okay. Obviously, with devices like the internet and television, make the quicker choices more alluring, right? And yes, that's fabulous how fast we can move these days. But this moon reminds us of the more tried and true answers that we can dig for by studying tradition, right? And that's what a lot of us folks do here on this side of YouTube, as I've heard it described, which I love. We study the ancient realms, ancient texts, ancient deities, ancient livelihood, and we attempt to offer you a contemporary insight through, especially this YouTube channel. I'm so far away from you, but here I am speaking to you. Patience, research, and respect for the past are all vital elements here. A teacher is likely to appear. You must seek what is already known in order to understand what's happening. If a plan is adopted, make sure it is based on sound principles and everything should work out, okay? A teacher is likely to appear. Much will be learned and revealed. So the keywords are concentration, overcoming obstacles by gaining control of one's inner and outer life. Architecture and strategic planning. So architecture in terms of like building blocks, in terms of like putting the puzzle together, right? You are the architect of your life. Quote by Buckminster Fuller, we are called to be architects of the future, not its victims, okay? Guillaume Apollinaire, quote, a structure becomes architectural and not sculptural when its elements no longer have their justification in nature, okay? Quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, all my best thoughts were stolen by the ancients. Okay, inward attention. Okay. Lessons to be learned from history, astrology, numerology, tarot. Systems of thought that are laid out. The caution here is ignoring the old wisdom for modern rational systems, lack of imagination, going into a situation unorganized and unplanned, trying to gain the better of others by out strategizing them, not wanting to put in the work. You know, I feel you as a Pisces, and sometimes I'm like, you know, that could be your telltale sign of like what to cross off the list, right? That's what I've learned a lot instead of rushing through it. The aspect of intuition and following your instincts does involve time, taking time. So we do have in your this spread here by or using the Moonology is meant to guide you as far as if you have a plan or a specific vision. So this goes back to about 9.5 months to the. We've read this Sabian Oracle, and I say that a lot too because we always look back to, like this Sabian Oracle tells us, right? Look back at the past because there are many lessons that you've learned already that you can apply as you move forward. And so in this case, yes, very much so. Look back to last summer. And it doesn't mean that you were going through the same thing you're going through now, but it could mean that you have been trying to make this jump, what we call timeline shifts, just a shift of energy, right? Going from feeling one way to being exposed to bigger, brighter feelings, going from loss of creativity to burgeoning imagination of more visions where you were in a dreamless state, in a down state, in a severe scarcity state, and now you may not have that much, or you may have a lot to show, but still you want to accomplish more. And we look back at the summer of 2024, new moon in Cancer, and now we look ahead towards the next year and a half. And I used to always remind you guys about the longer lunation cycles. You know, because we talk a lot about like the 28-day like new moon lunation kickoff, and then the quarter moons, and then the full moon, all within like a 28-day cycle, right? But the way I've learned a lot about my craft, or the way that my craft has transformed and evolved, it does involve a lot of astrology magic and shamanistic astrology. It's all part of evolution, baby. So thank you once again for being here. I'm here for that. I'm your guide for transformation, and so these topics aren't without going the depths, but with the promise of getting the F out of the depths, and the depths, right? Like, really, yes, it is about paying your karmic debt, and it's not about rushing through it, because there are lessons to take from it. And if anything, we are in the wash right now. We are in between this Pisces and Aries. Neptune just moved into Pisces. We just had the solar eclipse in Aries, Neptune just moved out of Pisces into Aries, and soon enough Saturn follows. And so what is the takeaway from it? Could if you're a Capricorn especially, you could feel like when do I get out of it? What else can I learn? Can I possibly learn? I've learned enough, right? Okay. Well, in that case, have faith in your dreams. The waxing crescent moon that means it's not just the anticipation, it's the actual energy is building. But this moon not only asks you to believe, whether it's belief in something that seems impossible, or just having a list of possibilities, like dreams you may want to accomplish. And this could be something you want to accomplish in the next 28 days, something you want to accomplish in the next 4 weeks, something you want to accomplish in the next 9 months, something you want to accomplish in the next year, the next 2 years, the next 5 years, okay? With the adjacent new moon in Capricorn being in the advice spot, your hard work is paying off. So that could be a prophetic word, right? Like if you were to roll this out, not just have faith, but actually get into the groove of setting up procedures, systems, methods to get on with it. Like simplest would be dusting off the old resume and whatnot and going through that process, right? But more so, this reminds us to look at where will that journey take you, besides you just getting a job so that you have money. Wow, that's brilliant, right? But eventually, as you're in that role, as you're working for that particular company, or you're working on that particular business idea, where do you see yourself in that 1 year? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? It's very much like we're all graduating from the old world, and now we're all here at the door, at the gateway. Some of us are more refined. Some of us are less stuck on appearances. Some of us are coming out of a time where we've had to be really honest with not just ourselves, but everyone around us, right? And I think that at the end here, we are reminded with the dog, Archangel Zariel, be disciplined in your home and community life. That all of a sudden it feels like you do need more than just yourself. You do need more than just your faith and your angelic team, right? You need to move beyond belief, faith, and that spiritual sanctuary to a get it going, right? Like confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. All of a sudden, it goes from this waxing, very like promising, energetic building. It's building. It's culminating. Are you going to take action? To yes, don't let pride get in the way. And these cards do remind you, new moon in Leo, new moon in Capricorn, that it's not just about having faith. It's not just about having proper systems in tune, in alignment with the next steps. It involves taking next steps, and it involves relieving yourself of a lot of anxiety. Sometimes when we talk about manifestation, it's honoring that you have to take steps towards achieving the goal, but that goal is sometimes very separate from what you actually want. And that's more regarding the vibration. Like, yes, you want money, but why? To feel stable, to feel better, to feel good, and then leaving that to God, right? But then taking the necessary steps to set it up. This is very involved in that. It seems like you guys have come to a decision, or you have come to realize what a refined goal would be to support you along the way and to get you out of wherever you may find yourself. If it is a limiting spot, it just means it could involve getting down and dirty with the ego and meditating or finding relief Um, a lot of this is about leaning on family, friends, whoever your family is. And for some of us, we don't have that like direct connection. So is it phone a friend, phone a few friends, phone a family member, or pray, right? Meditate with your team. And I don't want to scare anyone, but yeah, we work with these ancient sage, the wise ones, no matter if they are ancestors. We don't want the drunk ancestors around, but why deny them? They have a lot to teach us about how not to be drunk, how not to be drunk in love, how not to be drunk with rose-colored glasses on, right? But it seems like some of you are moving, some of you are leaving, and you could just be leaving many mindsets behind that keep you from your work, your business. You could be leaving a prideful stance that keeps you from your work and your business and from earning and from keeping your money. This could be moving in, moving out, moving in. It could involve asking for help. That would be the first step, right? The outcome being you will receive help if you ask for it. If you're able to remove pride, or if you're able to step aside, move around from your ego, the lower prideful ego, understanding that this is the time to not push through, but to have systems in check and then push through, to check the ego, right? New moon in Leo. And then to make sure because sometimes our ego gets in the way of like even the small steps, like, and more so for me personally, I don't want to admit a lot to people, and that's why I'm here admitting a lot of things to you. Hopefully it helps you to cull that ego, and a lot of us aren't dealing with anger running through our lineages, or being super drunk in love or something. But no matter what you're going through, it seems that the outcome can be very, very favorable if you go about it differently than the way that you have been going about it. And that's one of the biggest lessons of this moon. At the end of the day, we have nothing as yet set in stone, okay? A mutable moon. So, is it worth it to become so invested in how it should turn out really, really well? Is it better to have faith that it will turn out really, really well if you follow through with your faith and your belief, and you move in that, and then you start calling the right people? If you start telling the right people, hey, I need this, I need help, can you help me with this? Hey, I'm out of this, can you support me with that? Sometimes it is about like putting your foot down, right? Like maybe you have been really tender and like in this woo delulu, like all is full of love, and then now everyone's like freak out, and you're like, okay, stop right there. Like I need to not be so delulu woo, but I also want to preserve my faith-based beliefs, and then checking in and saying, is maybe it's time for you to move out of that, right? Move out of being like the woo master, right? Like the one that offers everyone the faith and the hope. And I also can say that, yeah, it's really good for you to not give away a lot of your spiritual power, because spirituality is very individualistic until it involves moving with the community, right? Which I'm going to read that. And that's fine. I think go about it any way you want to. Come at it from a very individualistic perspective, and your path may have to be involved in being very hyper individual and hyper independent, and then you come back to community, and here I am more so as your telltale sign. Like, take it from someone who is hyper individual. Don't block yourself. Don't block the real support. And this is very personal to me. Don't go about it believing that if you're not. So here's the thing: if you're not in the vibration of accepting help, but then you go out and you start accepting help, you're likely going to get messed with. Like, a lot of people. And I'll tell you a secret. I met a lot of delusional people along my way, and it's all on me because I'm the one who wasn't supposing that people could teach me, and so I was just giving to these delulu people. I was giving away a lot of my faith and hope to these people because I could not see that actually I need them to support me, and I know maybe it doesn't make sense that it was just me giving away a lot of, because like it felt very much like I'm studying, I have so much knowledge, let me just give it away, but I don't need anything in return. Actually, I need real people to invest in me now, is my realization. Okay, be disciplined in your home and community life. All canines, wolves, foxes, domestic hounds, and others originate from Sirius, where the gold ray of Christ is kept. They incarnate to bring this unconditional law of energy to earth and to pass the pure light to other animals and peoples. The guidance: when you receive this card, you are invited to look at the structure of your family life and your friendships, including those with work colleagues. Are you loyal to each other? Do you respect each other? Do you all relate to each other for the highest good? Are you disciplined or chaotic in your lifestyle? Your family reflects you. So are you loyal to yourself? Do you respect yourself? Do you make choices for your highest good? You are reminded that the spiritual discipline is a foundation for true happiness and joy. It is the keystone of ascension. The dog card wants you to know that when you consistently practice your spiritual techniques, you can be adaptable, courageous, and develop a sense of adventure and fun. Your entire life can expand based on this solid foundation. A self-control confers safety. You can then walk forward in joy and bliss. Okay, and that's this a solution to the seriousness of everything is like have some fun, and fun doesn't mean go spend and go live it up. It could just mean go roll around in the grass, or hopefully it's not snowing like it is in Denver. Fun somehow. Maybe not fun on just your own, right? Okay, cool. Wow, this may go on forever, but y'all know me, right? Cards are flying. We have the Hermit trying to come out. We have the Emperor, and Aries, Scorpio, and Virgo here. Okay, I have the Aquarian Taro. I'm just going to look at past, present, future based on this first quarter moon spread. Thank you so much for being here once again. We have a lot of pages wanting to come out. So yeah, maybe you can own it. You can feel alleviated as like small rewards come in on your way to the big reward. And you're working towards this, right? Seven of Pentacles, you've been working on something, right? So we're not trying to be delulu about everything, right? These are things you've been working on, and energetically, it speaks a lot. And now the waxing crescent moon says, now go move, bring the esoteric, bring the spiritual, bring your faith into reality so you can start moving. A lot about moving. Seven of Pentacles is Saturn and Taurus. Move out of being so fixed, being so like, oh, I have to do all this, right? Seven of Pentacles. Wow. And the goose is a good omen, right? As I pull out the Justice card, in the present moment, yeah, you're paying off debts, karmic debts, energetic debts. And that's the part that kills the mood, right? I mean, if you've been working this tough, this hard, if you've been working this long, Saturn and Taurus, it's like, well, when am I going to see the damn results? Okay. It seems like you're at that, I don't know what I was going to say turnpike, but like, it seems like you're getting out of that roundabout. You're getting out of that cul-de-sac. You may have been just winding through it. And Justice is a very like spiritual card, right? It's like you kind of had to go through this, and then here's God or your angels or the universe saying, hey, have you realized you've just been going around and around and around and around? It's maybe time to realize that at once it was very successful, but there's the next level now. You're done with that lesson, and sometimes God is just like, hey, what did you learn? So we can get the hell out of here. And I laugh because I feel you. Laughter is a feeling for me, and I feel you. I find myself saying that often, like, I'm not laughing as of late. I'm not laughing at you. Okay. Future. Wow. Movement, celebration. Knight of Cups. This is healing. Okay. Either someone supports you, I support your healing journey, but also it's not always all about spirit. It's like celebrate, have fun, celebrate the small wins, celebrate the big wins. Spend money, don't spend money. Have a baby, don't have a baby. Congratulations if you have a baby, if that's a new addition to the family, but also you're fully supported to make this move. You're fully justified to shift into this new, not just the vibration, but to the path. Like, start taking next steps. Start see what you want to accomplish in the next 1 to 5 years, and then maybe you don't feel very justified or you don't feel very hopeful, but start taking the steps. Okay, like, one by one, uno by uno. Okay, wow. Venus in Aries says, think about the next 8 years of your life. Think about how much love, or hey, maybe you want to be very independent. And the warning here is it's going to take the support of family. It's going to take you having projects align. It's going to take you working on the projects. It's going to take you working on your business. It's going to take you taking time out to celebrate, taking time out to heal, noticing the obstacles, noticing when you're too rose-colored, when you're seeing the fantasy, knowing that seeing the fantasy for what it is very helpful. And then when you're too drunk on the fantasy, that's when it's your pride's getting in the way, right? That's when, are you really working towards it? Or is it just, oh, I can do this. I can do this. I got this, right? sometimes it's part of our lesson though with the dog. I feel like it's like honoring that you may want to graduate to a point, but who is going to graduate you? Who do you have to listen to? Who can you listen to? Who is going to provide to you the studies, right? Who can, and it doesn't have to be a person, but it could be a Piscean vibration. It could be an Aquarian vibration, which is very much a teacher. It could just be society, right? Like, or the lesson shouldn't keep you weighed down, right? Wow. There's a lot about like, hey, I know times is tough and rough, and it's karmic. Justice 11, Libra, Saturn, Capricorn, and Venus is not like it's not just about sitting there, right? But we do need to kind of sit. We do need to breathe. We do need to ground. Wow, sir. Okay, let's just see what in your blind spots, right? Like, whether good or bad. What's this silvery moon showing us, right? Thank you. This is Ethereal Visions. Two of Cups. Venus in Cancer, right? So we have the Hermit at the bottom. We have Venus in Cancer, Two of Cups. There's a friend. We've got a friend in someone, okay? The well, even if it's just energetic, spiritual support, it is fully supported in it. You can create it here on Earth. It can be a reality. It can move in the times. It can be established. But it's understanding the transitional period and moving within it. It's not just spiritual. It's not just like the angels are here to support me. It's like, no, go and talk to who you need to. I mean, we have Two of Cups. Go like, where are the friends? Where's the community? This is all like super synchronized. We have Six of Pentacles, another Taurus vibration. The moon in Taurus, the new moon in Taurus is coming up, right? In about, that reminds me too, like, it could even involve you actually having faith that your yearly outlook, your 12-month plan, it can be successful. And looking at working through the kinks, right? Or also asking for support, even though you may not want to. The well, 22, Two of Cups, 222, okay. Venus is here as far as Venus in Aries, Venus in Cancer. And then we have the Cancer new moon. There is someone, you don't have to go about this alone. It's time to yes, there's tarot isn't just about you. It's about getting you out of that old version of you. And yes, the Virgo and Hermit here is like yeah, you possess a lot of gifts, you possess a lot of knowledge, you possess intelligence. Why keep it? Wow, these two cards stayed behind. I apologize. I tend to like just again rush through the. Also, all my decks just like decided they wanted to spill over. High Priestess is all about belief. There's a lot to say about your emotional state of being. Like, again, it's not about rose-colored glasses, but also maybe the High Priestess just needs to move in love. Keywords is like move, and then the other keyword is move in love. Don't be so like. Sorry about the absolutes, but it's like, is it worth it being a curmudgeon all the time? Like, okay, that means you've already been through these lessons. So, unfortunately, yeah, you're going to be tested along the way. Justice card, Six of Pentacles, but go on about you. Don't stay stuck, right? Okay, I've got all the deck. What's the truth here? Thank you. And then we have the moon, the High Priestess, the moon, lunar archetype, and then the Ace of Cups, scorpionic archetype. But it's like, yeah, get out of the illusion that you've cast on yourself, and maybe that's harsh, but it doesn't matter. Is it the illusion that others cast on you, or the illusion that you cast on yourself, or both? Get out of that. Phone a friend. Pet your dog. Go on a walk. Can I pet that dog? Okay. Two of Pentacles. It can be fun, but go on about it, right? Like, get on with it. Or maybe you do need some alleviation. Like, you just need to have a little bit of fun. Or maybe it's the... Don't think about the hard part. It's like thinking too much about the responsibility, thinking too much like this is pure responsibility. I think that's detrimental, right? Like, that's the part of hyper individualization, hyper independence. That's like, where's the fun? Like, and maybe you were having too much fun, because that's my thing, is like, hey, I had to become serious. Okay. But there's a point where you're like, that's done and not over with. Y'all got me going over here, okay? So we have Page of Swords. This is a lot about mentality, the way you talk to yourself, the way you talk to others, the way others talk to you. However, it comes, wow, Six of Wands, yeah. It's almost like, can you blame everyone? Can you blame anyone? No, you shouldn't anyway. You've done a lot of the work. You're coming out of a very serious, resentful time of like, I'm not going back to that. Okay, cool, got it. That's like the first step. It's like, you're not going to do it the same. How are you going to do it? How will it get done? Once you have enough speed and momentum, and you've had your rest, you're out of the funk, you're out of the grieving. Now honor that you're not going to do it the same, because you just went through all that. Even if you have to go back, even if you have to show up, even if you have to show face, and you're like, I don't want to show up. Well, okay, it might involve that. It might involve you showing back up again, not resentful. Okay, move that through the body. Speak to yourself in broader terms, like, I can have this, I can work towards it, I can do it, I'm going to take steps to do it, here are my steps, I'm going to remain flexible, I'm going to remain justified in my flexibility, but I will be In my posture, I will address how I speak to myself. Most importantly, it is how you speak to yourself, and it's having faith that with the right steps and procedures, you're gonna do it, and it's not gonna be the same Saturn in Libra and Jupiter in Libra. Wow, that full moon's coming up, y'all. But then here we have a very Aquarian. Maybe it is about learning the aspects of how to remove that block, that vibrational, energetic block. Like, yes, you can return to it. Yes, you took time out. Yes, you don't have to drop out. Jupiter in Libra says, hey, you might have dropped out for a reason, because you're coming back bigger, badder, bolder after rest, after recovery, after recuperation, after feeling down, after feeling tired, after having to regenerate. Passion, right? Two of Wands, Mars and Aries, coming out of being alone, come out of that, come out of doing it all on your own, plan to do it with someone. The Page of Swords, it means someone is looking straight at you. Someone's like, hi, I'm here to help you. I love the Page of Swords. Six of Wands means you have it in you to do it. You even have the energy to do it. Flowing, beautiful golden locks, right? We got you, boo. Go. Maybe it doesn't mean go wash your hair, but it means primp it with some oil. Choose the cute outfit and show the F up. Show up. You're healed. You're good. Okay? No one's trying to shove you out, but you know if you're ready to move from a High Priestess to Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Leo, Mars and Leo. No, I'm sorry. I always say Mars and Leo. Jupiter and Leo. Alrighty, y'all. With Jupiter here, Jupiter Libra, Jupiter Leo, you put something down, you gave something up, and that story that was not the conclusion, okay? It was meant for you to now honor that you have to do it differently, and that could have resulted in a timeout, the High Priestess timeout. Go back to self-love, self-care, okay? You've been done doing that, okay? Two of Cups, whether it's support of your spiritual guides, whether it's the support of the tarot community, whether it's the support of friends, family, it should be involved in that, okay? We just want clarity on the Page of Swords, right? Okay. Wow, Ten of Cups. It is about just reflecting on how you're going to speak on that ending, that once upon a time, things were beautiful, things were amazing, things were like going, and then you took time out and you readdressed, and now you come out. You can come back to it. You can come to family. Is it your family that's looking at you? Hello, family. Your family's proud of you, right? King of Wands, wow. You're very like independent, and you're very spiritual. Sagittarius, Leo, okay? Scorpio, as well as Cancer. I applaud you. Congratulations. The King of Wands is here. It's coming out to say it. Whatever needs to be said, you're fully supported. There's a community ready for you to appear, ready for you to speak up. And that's besides the point. If you don't have the properties of speech, hey, we just need you to show up. And if you need to sign, if you need to sign language, if you need to write it out, if you need to write something out, by all means, King of Wands, we understand that words are tough, especially saying, say it, don't spray it, right? What's with, why the four rods? Why the four rods? It's like you're moving through illusions. You're moving through so much self-deprecation. Oh my God, look, what was keeping you out of loss? It's like Venus wants you to get out of there. Stop fighting to constantly be on the side of defeat. Honor the defeat. Honor that if you let it go, it's the end of delusions. It's the end of illusions. It's the end of entrapment. It's the end of that battle. And it was like, that was a serious effing battle. You could have been around bad bosses and bad people, okay? We'll just leave it at that, because Five of Swords, bad mother truckers, okay? But you've been done moving out of there, okay? This is a Cancerian card. This is what it's illuminating. You don't just show up with high intelligence and a mouthy mouth. You don't just mouth off. You allow karma. You just let karma do the thing, okay? You're tired of the battles I gave you. Very justified here. Mars in Leo does show its face, okay? Justice. This is Capricornian true justice. This is Saturn and Jupiter saying, you worked for it, keep that head up, we got you. But you need to, if you haven't, take the steps. If you haven't, realize why you're taking the steps. Honor what it means for your 5-year plan, 8-year Venusian cycle, okay? We're done fighting now, step by step. I honor you, I congratulate you. Okay, all the love, all the light. Y'all got me just going, here, I'll ding the dinger. All the love, okay, I'll be back with more. Y'all know I take a break and then boom, a ton of videos will come out, okay? Full moon in Libra is coming out, so I'll have some signs. I do want to do like an all signs, the longer video, because I know you guys love those. Okay, thank you so much. I send you the most brilliant, widest light to surround you and protect you, okay, as you move, as you groove.